Most people roll into the Seder and they know this part. So then what's the point? We have to delve deeper to understand what's really going on. Every moment has a theme and every nuance matters. And when you go through it, you come out a different person. So that's what we're going to explore together. The themes, the lessons, the reasons, the purpose. Because that's what this is really all about. Okay, we are charting through these 4 critical lines that is the center of our Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim. The second line is, V'yiru oso ha-Mitzrim. They oppressed us. They afflicted us. V'ya'anunu. V'yitnu aleinu avodah kasha v'yiru osanu ha-Mitzrim. Now, Gullus gets hard. Things go wrong. Sometimes success makes us feel like we did it. We run away. Or sometimes Hashem just sends stuff to wake us up. In the story, Hashem is telling us, the narrative here is, it sometimes gets hard. What is V'yiru to ha-Mitzrim? Kemo shenemar hava nischachmelo pen yirbe. Do you remember how the whole slavery started? People came to Paro and said, by the way, what happens if the Jewish people team up with the other nations and they overthrow us? What? Like, what are you talking about? Why would they do that? Why would the Jewish people who are succeeding in Egypt, like it said in the last verse, right? They exploded. They're doing great. Why would they be teaming? What? Who comes up with this stuff? You know who does? Anti-Semites. You think the people marching in Colombia came up with it right now with the masks? How the Jews are... You think that what's going on online right now with all these podcasters and bloggers that are like the Jews control the media? You think that's a new thing? Jews control the media? That's like 5 years old? It's the same deal. It's the same crew. It started here. Havan is chachmalo. Ki te'ener milchama v'nosef gamhu al soneda v'nilcham b'anav alav ha'aretz. Look at the Haggadah. It's literally the game plan. This is the anti-Semites map right here. Yeah, wait. They're growing. Let's enslave them. Well, why? Let's hurt them. Why? Because I know they're paying tax. I know they're doing great. I know they're killing it. But no. You see, what if the neighbors start to attack us and then the Jews join the neighbors and then what? What are you talking about? Because the Jews control the media and it's all about Israel and there's a back thing. What are you talking about? Welcome to Anti-Semitism 101. Doesn't make sense. Ken Spiro has a whole Torah on this. We're pacifists, we're warmongers, we're rich, we're poor, we contribute, we take, whatever. It's all something. It's all made up. And you see people, Jews, still getting upset about this. I love this. Jews are like, I can't believe they think so. I have an idea. Let's create an organization to teach the people about who we are. Because once they learn about who we are, they'll see we're all the same. Right. Because it's rational, as if. This is the narrative, my friends. It started here. Like this is timeless. Anti-Semitism, irrational. V'ya'anunu. And they put over us guards to oppress us, to build things for them, to work for them. V'yitnu aleinu avodah kasha. They worked us hard. Part of this idea called Gullus is the recognition that there are times where it's physically difficult. And by the way, you can look at this spiritually as well. Really. They put over us people that are sending us all this spiritual nonsense, destroying our connection to Hashem, working us hard. You have all these free people that from the second they wake up to the moment they go to bed, they are slaves to that thing that they hold in their hands. They're answering emails, they're texting in a free second they have. They're all nervous about this and that and this and that, and the world is flooding them with things to buy and things to do and pictures of someone else's family that looks much better than their family. People are stealing, they're borrowing, they're sticking themselves with needles, they're doing whatever it takes to get more money, to lose more weight, to have. Families are suffering. Parents aren't paying attention to their kids. Spouses, and And then forget the ability to sit and learn, to like sit down and daven and to pray. And I'm not immune to this stuff. How many times in my life did I close my eyes to speak to the creator of humanity and think like, I got to, oh my God, I got to call this person, oh my God, I got to get there, I'm late. What? That person who's getting money from Hashem to give to me is now more important than Hashem? V'yasimu olav sara misim l'man anoso b'sivlosam. There's some dude. You think because in the old days they wore the Egyptian and they whoosh. So that happens physically. It's happened in the Holocaust. It happens throughout our lives. It's happening right now in places. It may not be a whip. It may be a gun. It may be a rocket. It may be a bomb. We're not immune to it. But remember, this is timeless. And this, some places, is happening with a text, an email, a Teams meeting with Zoom. The feeling of pressure and panic because some human being needs or wants us, forgetting Hashem along the way. You know how many kids that I meet that are wonderful, amazing kids who have an opportunity to go spend some time learning in the old city of Jerusalem to study and to learn and to grow, and they can't. You know why? Because either them or their parents need them to continue to rush towards their career. They're making photocopies on the bottom of some rung in some corporate America. You can't take off 3 weeks to connect to Hashem. Why? Because along the way, somebody told them, work, 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 every day and every night. Work, work, work when it's dark and when it's light. You think it's just in Egypt? You don't think America's got its own versions of taskmasters? Come on. This is the Haggadah. This is the timeless moment of your life. This is when you're passing on the baton to your kids, to your family, to yourself. We're in Gullus. It doesn't matter which one you're in. Someone may be in the Mitzrayim Gullus. Some of you may be in the Lavan Gullus. It doesn't matter. We're in Gullus. And in Gullus, we're succeeding. You know why we're succeeding? Because Hashem says you're succeeding. And along the way, there are taskmasters. Sometimes physically, sometimes spiritually. And those taskmasters are going to work you b'farach, with oppression. You go your whole life. There are guys I know that went their whole life in the office. Their whole lives in the office. To wake up one morning to find out that the firm or the company or whatever just lets them go. AI replaced your job. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a relationship with your family. I'm sorry. You worked your whole life. You didn't think to come home or to spend time with them. On weekends, you're catching up on emails. Nobody told you that your family is more important than your money. Sorry. They didn't share that with you. Because you're in Egypt. It's our lives. I'm going through it. That's how I was. That's the culture that I live in. Haggadah. Oppression. Physical, spiritual, mental, emotional oppression. In the chasing of the Egyptians. It's gullus. It's done on purpose. Remember, anus al pi hadibur, Hashem wants us here. We have to overcome this. If it were easy, it wouldn't be great. We have to be the people that walk out with our heads up every Friday and get and lock into Hashem. We have to be the people that walk into Minyan every day and are locked into Hashem. We have to be the ones that say, I'm not going to do that. This is most important. I know where my money comes from. I know where my success comes from. I know where my health comes from. I don't need my image to lead my decision making. I'm not going to do things to support things that are not based on Hashem. I'm here for you. You set me into a world where they're trying to get rid of you every way to Sunday, and it's coming in so many different ways. And they're trying to create a world that's pyramids, Pison Ramses, pyramids that are built on godlessness. And I am working those pyramids. I gotta stop. And they're everywhere, but look for them. Everywhere. Companies, governments, pills, needles, money. Everywhere you look, you will find Pitom and Ramses, structures built on godlessness, driving us into a world of servitude, into something that is not holy. It's hard. I'm with you. But we got to be honest. It's Pesach Seder. You can't get out of slavery if you don't realize that you're a slave. Haggadah. Timeless, Hashem says. Timeless. They're enslaving us. They are. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for this series. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that it enhances your Seder and brings you closer to Hashem. We have some cliff notes for you in case you want a Seder companion. You can download it. Check out the series and the downloadable stuff at pesach.us. pesach.us. And hope you have a great holiday, and may we see the full redemption soon.